Yeah.
This is Geek Therapy Radio.
What are we waiting for?
And now your mental curator, Johnny Hamburger.
On the line with me at CES 2019 right now is the high-tech Texan, Michael Garfield. Michael, how you doing out there?
Hamburglar, it is such an honor to be on your show. Are you kidding me? I love it. This is my 15th year at CES, and I have seen tech released and product launches that either were such hits or they flopped on their faces, but there's 180,000 people here, 11 venues all across the city, so it's crazy. It's very fun.
That's amazing. 15 years. I can't wait to get out to my first one. I got to be honest that I'm living vicariously through you this year. Maybe next year I'll be able to come out. Maybe next year we can tag team it. Who knows? Set up iHeart booths next to each other. Who knows how that goes? But are you up for that? You want to go out together next year, maybe?
Let's hey, bring it on out here, man. If you could do your gig out here, I know, listen, you and I, we cover tech, we cover the future, the gizmos, the gadgets, the games, and so it's a great 1-2 punch. But I must say that the CES folks, they really do a great job of hosting the media. There's 10,000 media members from all across the world. I mean, from all countries you can't even imagine.
Wow.
And they do a great job of setting up the TV stands, the radio booths, and everything. So come on out. Love to have you.
I mean, we'll see about next year. Hopefully I can make that happen. But what I want to ask about is this year, is there anything that is what's standing out to you this year? I know there's obviously a lot of tech going on, a lot of big developments there. I'm seeing a lot of TVs. It seems to me, just from the outside looking in, that TVs are the big thing. But tell me about what you're experiencing there. What's standing out to you?
Well, let's start with the TVs. You know, I was here, gosh, again, one of my first years, 15 years ago, when the thin, flat-screen, high-definition digital TVs were launched. I mean, it was just amazing. I was walking up and down the aisles, and I thought I was going to get a suntan or sunburn from all this light that was reflected on me. And then at some point, the market matured. There was nothing new. Okay, yes, maybe there was, 1080p, and now there was 4K. Now, this year, I'm seeing 8K. 8K is the buzz, which to me is laughable because there's no content being shown at all in 4K. Why do we even need 8K right now? But LG, Samsung, all these companies are touting it. I'm looking at the screens. They're 88-inch pictures. They look great right now, but I'll tell you, we don't need it, and a lot of it is concept right now. So it's a lot of buzz and wow.
Yeah, when do you think, speaking of 8K TVs, because I tend to agree with that, they're showcasing 8K TVs, they're showcasing the new technology. I don't see it happening on the consumer side anytime soon. Would you agree with that? Or when do you think we're going to get 8K TVs in the home for less than, $10,000 a set? With no 8K content, by the way.
Yeah. I don't want to say never, but I'm waiting for 4K content. You can't buy a TV really right now without 4K, and there may be one or two channels. Maybe it's a National Geographic network that's truly showing something in 4K. It's the chicken and egg theory. We need the networks. We need ESPN, ABC, CBS. They need to start broadcasting in 4K, which is going to sell more 4K TVs. At that point, it's saturated. We'll go to 8K, but it's going to be, seriously, it may be a generation before even 8K comes around.
I think you're right, but it's certainly fun to look at the technology being demonstrated. Other than 8K TVs, what else is standing out? I know Intel gave their keynote kind of yesterday. Is there anything sticking out with computers or gaming? What's going on over there? What do you think is sticking out to you?
You know what? Computers were everywhere 10 to 15 years ago. HP had a big booth. Dell had a big booth. You don't see a lot of them really anymore on the show floor. I did see the HP folks, which I like it because they do have a nice presence here in Houston area because, from the old compact days. And they're showing off laptop, tablet convertibles that are fast processors, that have unbelievable video cameras and great gaming experience. But really computers, peripherals like that, that's not the big story. I mean, another big story is AI, artificial intelligence. Oh my goodness! I mean, from autonomous self-driving cars to in the health industry, and obviously in Houston, health is so big. So AI, and obviously you can't. It's not a product. You can't look at it or touch it or feel it. It doesn't go beep and buzz. So it's not sexy, but it's the thing. It's the mechanism and the concept that is driving the next generation of technology.
Absolutely. Okay, so what do you think if you had to pick one or two things? Like, let's say the people who put together CES, the company, Samsung, whoever said, Garf, we love you so much. We want to. You can take home one of these prototypes and just have. If you can choose maybe one or two things that you could just have your free pick. It's Christmas there at CES for the high tech techs, and something you could take home from. I think I saw like a virtual reality, like motorized chair, like for gaming, big 100-inch TVs like we talked about. Is there anything there that you would like to take home for yourself? If they just said, Garf, you can have it. Is there anything like that?
Come on, baby, you got to go big or go home, man. I'm going for the cars. This has turned into a de facto national car show. I mean, even so much more so than Detroit Car Show, which is next week. Every major manufacturer is on the floor. And about an hour and a half ago, I went through the Audi booth, the Mercedes booth, Hyundai, Kia, Nissan. It goes on and on. And what I love is they're concept cars. And concept cars, pretty much as we know, they're never going to be built. It's something you see out of Tron, the movie.
Yeah.
But the technology they're using is there. Now, I did see a brand new Audi A8.
Yeah.
Sweet as can be, but you sit in the back seat, and they've got 12-inch video monitors that get this, and you can watch movies, and the seats rumble. They're like D-box seats in movie theaters as they're showing the Avengers, and that was stuff. And so I'm more than happy if they say, Garf, here's the keys to anything. I'm going to go pick one of the cars in the show floor.
That is awesome. Well, Garf, thanks for coming on Geek Therapy Radio. I'll make sure to plug the high-tech Texan all over the place. You are my kind of tech spiritual mentor here. So thanks for coming down to Geek Therapy Radio and being on with me.
So, Jake, I am a geek, Johnny, I'm a Geek Central right now, and I am so proud of what you're doing, man. Keep it up, because there's a ton of cool information that I know you do and I do. We just try to break it down and have fun. Nothing in life really should be taken seriously, and we do cover some fun things. So I hope you get out here with me next year.
Exactly. All right, thanks for coming on, Garf.